So how did you find the factorization method to solve quadratic equations? Pretty easy, wasn't it? Let's talk about the second one, which is just as easy. The completing the square method. Here goes example number 1. X squared minus 3x minus 4 equal to 0. After naming the given equation as 1, the very first step is to shift the constant, negative 4 in our case, to the right side. It becomes positive 4 now. We'll name it equation number 2. Our second step is to somehow turn the coefficient of x squared into 1. Luckily, it's already 1, so that saves us some trouble. Speaking of coefficients, can you tell me what the coefficient of x is here? Yes, it's negative 3. So the third step is to take half of the coefficient of x, that will be negative 3 upon 2. Square it and add it to both sides of the equation. For the fourth step, we need to turn the left side of the equation into a perfect square. How? If we write the middle term negative 3x like this and compare this whole left hand side of the equation with a plus b whole squared formula on your screen, we will get a equals to x and b equals to negative 3 upon 2. Thus, you can close the left side of the equation as x plus minus 3 upon 2 whole squared, or simply x minus 3 upon 2 whole squared. Don't forget the right side of the equation. Just simplify it. Take the square of negative 3 upon 2. It will be 9 upon 4. Simplify more on the right side. Take the LCM of the denominators, that is 4. In the numerator, we get 16 plus 9. Add them and we get 25 upon 4. You are very close to the end. The next step is to find the value of x. We will take the square root on both sides of the equation. Wonder why do we have this plus minus sign next to the root? Let me tell you the reason behind it. Consider this scenario and introduce the square root on both sides to cancel the square over x, just as we did back there in our equation. Here you have x, while on the right side we have the square root of 4, that is 2. Only one result? Well, that's weird. Okay, let's redo it the other way. If we shift this 4 to the left side and write it as 2 squared, then this identity can be applied here for sure. By doing so, we get 2 factors. This means either this is equal to 0 or this equals 0. A little math gives two values of x, negative 2 and positive 2. Compare this to the result we got before and you will realize that one root was missing back there. To prevent that issue from ever happening again, we put a plus minus sign here, which perfectly solves the issue. Now back to our solution. By applying square roots, we get plus minus 5 upon 2 on the right side. The final step is to isolate x. That's easy. Shifting minus 3 upon 2 takes care of that. Now due to the plus minus sign, you either have this or this. Simplify this first and x comes out to be 4. While in the other case, x is equal to negative 1. Finally, the two values of x for the given equation, 4 and negative 1, have to be written as a solution set in brackets. That's it. Now that you have reached the end of the video, do you still remember what I said at the start? That's right, we have just completed example number 1. That means example 2 awaits in the next lesson. Be sure to tune in there. See you soon.